In my time as rector of St. Bart's, one of the highlights of the ministry here has been the Pride March. We've had dozens of people from the parish march, and when we're representing the Christian community to all the people along the march route, you can tell that people are touched that somebody from the Christian community is embracing them and reaching out. It's a great privilege to be in that kind of moment and deeply touching. Bill Tully had a wonderful ministry here introducing the concept of a radical welcome to everyone. Buddy Stallings brought that same warmth and caring and compassion to his ministry.
The church has not always been a safe place for the LGBTQ plus community, and I know that firsthand. So the church and I have not always had an easy peace. So I am very excited about being here at St. Bart's and celebrating Pride Month in the comprehensive and exciting ways that we are doing it.
We care for all of God's people, and we're saying that all month long, which has been great. It's been great to have a variety of conversations to ensure that when we talk about the LGBTQ plus community, that we're paying attention to all parts of that community. There's a sense in which we are comfortable with gay and lesbian identities that we aren't as comfortable yet with transgender identities, with gender non-conforming folks. And I think it's important for us as a parish and as a larger community to learn about those identities, to hear from members of those communities, so that when we say we're a place where all are welcome, we can really truly mean that.
Jesus talked about love and respect, and we're called to honor God in our relationships, and we can do that in all sorts of ways. One of the things I love about being here at St. Bart's is that we have people at every level of leadership and involvement who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. And our lives are all richer for the presence of each and every one of us. We would not be the community we are without each of us here. It's a real blessing to be in a church that does that, and I hope that we can take that out into the world and live it out.
It's also been really important for us to have a conversation like we had last week about the 50th anniversary of Stonewall, to understand our history and to understand the people that fought for equality, that started and continued this fight so many years ago. It helps remind us why we're doing this and why we need to keep working for those folks that do not yet feel safe.
A lot of things have happened. I never thought in my lifetime, ever, that I would experience the freedom that I experience in this church and in this world. I never thought in my lifetime that I would be able to be legally married to my wife, that I would have that covenant, that sacred covenant, be blessed within the walls of an Episcopal church. But we can't afford to say, okay, that's it. The box is checked, done. There are still people for whom gender expression, gender identity, sexual orientation, either here in this country and all over the globe, there are people for whom there is not freedom yet, and in fact there is persecution and in many cases death. And I couldn't be happier to be in a place like St. Bart's that has always led the way, always led the way. So I say charge on.
And I invite you to come join us.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Happy Pride from St. Bart's. Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride! Happy Pride!
Love is love.